Today's video is all about Scott Peterson and his appeals back in the past and his current trial situation going on like at this very moment. So could he walk free? He could walk free. Oh my God, that's real scary. So I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. If you do, please give it a like. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, Crime Time with Mal. My name is Mal or Mallori, whatever you would like to call me. Just make it nice, okay? So if you don't already know, this is a part two. Well, you do know because of the title, but this is part two of the Scott Peterson and Laci Peterson story. I did part one. I'll link it up here. If you're not familiar with the case or you want to just check it out and watch it, then go ahead and click on that video and you can come back to watch this video. So where I left off there was that Scott Peterson got sentenced to death, and he's been on death row since 2004. In 2012, Scott's DA filed an appeal for Scott, saying that Scott was denied and a few years later, 3 years later to be exact, Scott appealed again, saying that there was neighbors that saw Laci walking her dog that morning. But the state's attorney came back and said that there was overwhelming evidence, although no evidence of blood or anything from his truck or the boat was actually found. And apparently there were, and I don't know if this is true or not, but apparently there were 10 people that said that they saw Laci walking the dog. Let me put a disclaimer on this video. Everyone has their own opinions, so please don't come at me if your opinion does not agree with me. I'm not gonna come at anybody else that doesn't agree with me. Like, that's what's great about the world and people. We can all agree, but still be kind to each other, right? Okay. Also, supposedly the reports about the break-in across the street on Christmas Eve, across the street from Laci and Scott's home, neighbors said that they saw Laci confront the burglars. Oh my God, you guys. We had this issue in part one. I cannot say that word. Again, hi, hello, I can't speak. But the police report actually says that that happened on the 26th, that the burglary happened on the 26th. But the media was outside all day on the 26th, like swarming the house. So people kind of question that even happened, that the burglary even happened, because there was so much media. And why would somebody choose to rob a house that there's a ton of media out? Like, that just doesn't make sense. So now hop to present time. You guys, this is crazy. Scott Peterson, over 18 years he's been on death row in California, might walk free. Now the prosecutors still think that there's a good chance that he won't, but then, you know, Scott's DA thinks that there's a good chance that he could. So I do want to know y'all's opinion down below. I am not going to give my opinion. Okay, I'm just not going to give my opinion. But I want to know y'all's down below, and I will comment to y'all's, and I'm curious. Early in October, California Supreme Court ordered a second look at Scott's murder convictions because on August 24th of this year, Scott's attorneys and stuff presented to the judge that the judge that convicted, you know, Scott and tried his case the first time, because Judge Belushi immediately excluded all jurors that did not believe in the death penalty. So they're saying instead of him asking if they were opposed to the death penalty, he should have asked it in a way saying, do you feel that you could put aside your personal feelings to follow the law as instructed? And because he did not, court ruled that he failed his duty to properly select jurors, which then overturned Scott's death penalty. But he will actually, I believe, remain on death row until like his next hearing happens. And now they're also asking to examine his murder convictions, like not even the death row sentence, like his convictions. Because a juror didn't disclose other involvements in legal proceedings. She was actually the victim of a crime, and I'm not going to put her name on there because apparently she's been getting a lot of hate, and I'm just not about that. I'm not about spreading hate. If you truly want to know who this woman is, you can find her, okay? But I'm not saying that she was right or wrong. Not gonna say anything about this juror. In 2000, now remember this happened in 2002. So in 2000, 2 years prior to Scott being convicted of, you know, his wife and unborn child, they selected a juror, and she did not, you know, disclose that in 2000, she filed a restraining order when she was pregnant on her boyfriend's ex-girlfriend because she was like vandalizing a bunch of her stuff and harassing her. And she said, the juror said that she was, you know, fearful for her unborn child's safety. So she filed the restraining order. And, you know, the defense says that that is just way too close to like home, and she knew about the case because again the case was so publicized that she had to have known, and she had this like vendetta against what Scott did to his wife, and apparently made a bunch of statements proving that, you know, she was completely upset about what he did. She came out with a book and a bunch of stuff. So they're trying to put into question on if this juror was actually there for the right reasons, or if she held some kind of resentment and kind of with her past life took this out on Scott. So if the court does find that this was misconduct, then Scott will be put up for a new trial, like a new trial. His hearing for this was set for today, November 6th. I will put this video up Saturday, so actually this was yesterday. But it was set for November 6th, and I know there's no like DNA evidence, but that doesn't mean he just didn't clean it up really good. You know what I mean? You can clean up good and still not look guilty. You know what I mean? Everything else just shows that he's guilty. Don't come at me, okay? Okay, I'm gonna read this article for, it's like this crime thing where I pay money every month to watch trials and stuff like that. Like I know it's out there, but I can watch like live in your face trials of like Lori Vallow and Chad Daybell and all types of things. So it's really cool. But this came from one of those articles, and it says, I'm gonna read it, so please excuse me. But it says Scott Peterson's case there it goes, I can't speak. Returned to court Friday, but not in Modesto as planned. That court appearance has been canceled, and instead the case will be heard at Hall of Justice in Redwood City. Yeah, so it was moved. It said that a press conference was held at 10 a.m., but I have looked everywhere and I cannot find it. So if you know, or if you heard it, let me know down in the comments like what date they moved it to. If I know anything, instead of like doing a whole video on just when the court date is moved, y'all go look on my community tab over here on YouTube. Just like slide over, like you're going to the playlist, but it will say community tab if you don't know, and I will post it somewhere there. I post a lot of updates on there, like if I'm running late on a video or something, I'll post it there. So y'all go head over there for updates, and that's all I got. I had to break this up into 2 parts because honestly the first one was so long and I had stuff to do, and I just wanted this one as like anybody that already knew about the case, didn't have to watch part 1, but they just wanted an update and what's going on because they didn't know, can watch this one. And if y'all want, y'all can watch both of them. So I hope that makes a little more sense. But thank you so much for watching today's video. I will have another one out for y'all on Tuesday, so make sure you're subscribed to my channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my videos. It just notifies you when I upload. It sends you like a little notification. And like this video, it helps out my channel and, you know, pushes it out into the YouTube algorithm, into the YouTube world, so y'all can see it and helps me grow. And y'all rock at that. Like, thank you so much for all your support on my channel. I say it in every video, I know, and y'all probably get sick of it, but I don't care because I'm gonna say it all the time and it is what it is. So thank you so much for all y'all's support. I really appreciate it more than you know. So yes, and today's Friday. I'm gonna go have a kid-free weekend. I'm hanging out with my best friend and her boyfriend, which is also our best friend. My husband's best friend started dating my best friend, so I'm so excited. And we're gonna have just like a chill adult weekend only. So if y'all wanna go see the shenanigans and what happens this weekend and y'all have Instagram, follow me on Instagram. I'll probably put it up here. I'm pointing down here, but I'll probably put it up here somewhere. And thank you again so much for watching. I will see y'all in Tuesday's video. I hope y'all have a great weekend. Be safe, be kind, not only down in the comments, but to everybody you meet. Give a smile, open a door. Y'all know the drill. Just be nice, be a kind human. It doesn't cost 1 penny to be kind. So just do it, okay? And I love y'all. Bye, y'all.